5 a.m. We're heading off to the Bangkok Central train station. Well, we've arrived. No problems getting here. And we are very early, so we're gonna see what's around the terminal and see if there's anything open to eat. The station is so massive and so empty. I guess that's what happens early in the morning. I don't know. Thankfully, there's a place serving coffee that's open right now, and they look like they make a pretty good cappuccino, so I'm thrilled. Also, I'm not quite sure about the food situation on the train. I've read that you should stock up on food, which we did, but they're mostly snacks. I've also read that a lunch or a meal is provided, but then I've also read that there's nothing to eat, and then sometimes people are allowed on the train to sell food. I'm not really sure what to expect here, but we've got some snacks. We might pick up some food before we go. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. It's pretty good. Yeah. Say overall, it's quite good. Okay, we're obviously pretty tired, so while I enjoy my coffee, let's take a look at this train ride. We're taking train 43, which is the one special express that runs during the day. The journey is about 9 hours and travels from Bangkok down the coast of Thailand to Surat Thani. Taking this train means you arrive too late to catch a ferry to Koh Samui, which is most people's final destination. We decided to check out Surat Thani, so we were spending a total of 5 days in the city.
So it's 7:21 and we made it on the train, found our seats. A little confusion with the people next to us as to whose seats were whose, but we got sorted. And we're about 9 minutes before the train leaves. 9 hours on the train will be interesting, but I think we'll be pretty comfortable.
So it's just a second class train. We don't have a lot of amenities here, but there is air conditioning, which is a big plus. We also have a little tray table and a little footrest for our feet. So 9 hours from now, we'll be able to let you know how comfortable it was. The seats are pretty nicely padded. There's a fair amount of room here and pretty easy to deal with luggage. So all in all, it's been pretty good. This station, by the way, is fairly new. It opened in January of 2023, and I think they've done a really nice job with it. It's obviously designed for a much bigger passenger load, which I think eventually they will have, but it's very well laid out, clear signs. It's just giant, so it can be a little bit overwhelming when you arrive, trying to figure out where things are. So that's why we got here early. Worked out well, got a little snack, and we're ready for the ride. And we're off first train ride in Thailand. Super excited. I'm not sure if I'm going to be super excited in 9 hours, but super excited right now at the beginning. Can't wait for this train ride. So it's been about 3.5 hours. We're now at Hua Hin, which is partway down the coast. Looks like a lot of people are getting on the train. I don't know where they're going to fit them. But this is a big stop-off point for people, so I expect we're going to be here a little bit longer, loading and unloading passengers. I was reading that Thailand has just completed a second track along the north-south route, so the trains no longer have to wait at passing points. The north and southbound traffic can just go uninterrupted on its path. That's reduced the travel time quite substantially. But what I also noticed along the way here was they've actually upgraded all of the stations along the way. They're all really, really modern, new-looking stations. It's really nice. Done a great job with modernizing the railroads here. It's pretty hazy outside. My understanding is the burning season has just started. It's pretty hazy in Bangkok, and the air quality wasn't great. We're hoping it'll improve a little bit as we travel down south, but we're not really sure how the burning season impacts central or southern Thailand, so I guess we'll see what happens. It's been about 6 hours, and honestly, things have gone by pretty fast. There's a lot to look at out the window. Some people might think it's not that interesting, but I've found it very interesting to kind of see the landscape change as we've gone from north to south. Still have about 3 hours left, so we'll see if it continues to be exciting. We did actually see some seaside, and there's some trees, it looks like, that are part of a plantation. We're trying to figure out what they are. We're keeping ourselves busy, and 3 more hours, and then we get into the train station. Then we have to make our way into the city and finally to our hotel. So after doing a bit of Googling, it seems like these trees we've been seeing are rubber trees. And I learned, thanks Google, that Thailand is the #1 producer and exporter of natural rubber. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to read up more on that. Well, that was the last station before Suratani. So the next station, we will be disembarking, and it's only about 30 minutes away.
We made it to Suratani 9 hours later from Bangkok, and the ride was pretty good. The seats were comfortable, really spacious, definitely more legroom than an airplane, and air conditioning was good. Overall, I would definitely recommend taking the train from Bangkok down to Suratani.
So we made it to our hotel. Total travel time today, 12 hours, 37 minutes. Definitely not our longest travel day, but definitely not our shortest travel day by far. We got a nice little cozy place here, and we just got back from having some dinner. We're gonna call it a night. Hope you enjoyed our train ride down from Bangkok to Suratani. We will see you in the next one.